Welcome to Song Tales, the meaning and journey behind the song. There are times in your life, such as the global situation we are in, that test and challenge us. In our life, it's traditionally appeared as a midlife crisis, a time when we question where we are going. Usually this happens after 40, stereotypically, and jokingly is where the man, or not so jokingly, gets the sports car, leaves his wife and goes for the younger woman. But that's not what we're talking about here. Today's topic shows us that this period doesn't have to be a crisis. It's an opportunity to change and grow and not be fearful, and it can happen at any age. I wrote the featured song Midlife Opportunity in 2013 when I was going through a midlife rut. In this rut, it took years to get myself out of it, but I started to see the benefits and opportunity that it could present. Yes, it took me longer to get out of and see get out of the tunnel, but I did, and now the rewards are coming, and I'm following my passion and dream of Wizardom at a later age. The music for this song was originally done by MGJ Productions in Europe, but recently it was remixed by my collaborator David O'Toole. Here is a performance of Midlife Opportunity. I feel stuck, not sure how to move, the same routine for far too long. I'm in quicksand, sinking slowly, the midpoint of my life, I need to change. Midlife opportunity, midlife opportunity. There's no crisis here, no crisis here. They call it a crisis when you act strange, buy that sports car, go for the young gal. No crisis here, just a chance to renew, reinvent myself, a new lease on life. Midlife opportunity, midlife opportunity. There's no crisis here, no crisis here. Do ba ba da ba ba, do ba ba da ba ba, do ba ba, shoo-boo-boo-doo. Don't be afraid to make that change, no matter what your age. It's never too late to enjoy life more. This is your midlife opportunity. Midlife opportunity. Midlife opportunity. There's no crisis here. No crisis here. Opportunities, possibilities, they're all around. Opportunities, possibilities, if you make that change. I hope you enjoyed my new song. Wizardom is self-funded and self-created. If you'd like to give a virtual tip, please go to paypal.me/Wizardom. It'll go towards my first ever album and writing my first book. Any tips are much appreciated. Thank you very much. As you heard earlier, the topic is opportunity, not crisis. It's to do with finding what you love, whether it's career-wise or in other areas of your life, or making new changes, whether it can be midlife or it can be at any time, but we're especially focusing on the midlife. Our first guest to answer the magical question, I would like to introduce to a lady who has an abundance of event management experience. I now welcome the fun, modern, and creative celebrant, Sharon Munro.
Thank you so much, Wizardom, for that wonderful introduction and for inviting me to be part of your fantastic series. You know that I'm a huge supporter of your journey and your success.
Thanks, Sharon. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Now for the magical question time. Sharon, what advice do you have in regards to opportunity, not crisis, especially in our midlife?
That's a really great question, and thanks for giving me that one, Wizardom. I do have a bit of experience in this, and I really do believe that life evolves naturally and just happens to be around midlife for many. Well, as you know, it certainly has been for me. As life evolves and we grow as individuals, so do our careers, dreams, aspirations. I am with you in perceiving midlife changes as opportunities and certainly not as a crisis. It's my belief that it's all in a person's mindset as to how every individual processes changes. And with the extremely positive outlook on life, it is no surprise to how I embrace these changes and view them as a golden opportunity. I know that getting out of your comfort zone is confronting. Boy, do I know that. It's scary and uncharted because, I have done that, in fact, numerous times. There's a well-known saying amongst many that I really abide by, but there's one in particular that if you don't give it a go, you'll never know. And, this might mean something different to each person, but for me, it's all about bringing all of my life and working experience together. And in fact, when I look back on my career, I can see the clear path and stepping stones that has led me to make my midlife change, embrace it, and of course, be a success. So, with my strong, proven customer service skills, sales and marketing experience, business administration, office management, event management, along with having an interest in law. So all of these assets that I have make up one heck of a fun, modern and creative Melbourne celebrant. So becoming a celebrant was on my mind for a few years before I actually took the leap. It takes time to contemplate the pros and cons of, such a change in the midlife. I had to think about the cost and commitment involved in studying, balancing family life, and achieving the right qualifications and those lifestyle changes that happen while you're trying to balance all that. I decided to start out part-time as a celebrant while I was still working in my full-time role, just for a bit of security and, make sure everything was transitioning smoothly. So, I sort of planned out a little bit. I enjoyed the balance and craziness between the two until I'd built up the courage to commit to taking the next leap forward. And I truly haven't looked back, even though it was this year that I decided to go as a full-time celebrant. I haven't looked back, and I'll cover that in a moment. But my mindset and my positive outlook have really propelled me forward, even though, as I said, this year of all years was my chosen year to do it. So, you know, the whole COVID pandemic and all the challenges that it's brought, and, you know, it's been a challenging time for everyone in lots of different ways. But for me personally, I guess in my business, it was a real opportunity. And you know, might say to me, Sharon, how can that be an opportunity? You know, weddings haven't been allowed for 6 weeks. Well, you know, and they've been cut down earlier in the year, and a lot of weddings have been postponed and everything. But it gave me an opportunity to take this extra time that I had to hone in my skills with sort of sales and marketing even more so. So this is what's enabled me to take my business to the next level, in fact. So, you know, a lot of hard work and commitment has enabled me to move forward. And I have no doubt that, you know, if this hadn't have happened, I wouldn't have all the weddings that I've got booked in now for the next 3 years without having the COVID pandemic. So, you know, you've got to look at the positives where you can. During our first lockdown, my wedding bookings escalated organically. And I think this is just a, you know, pure testament to the hard work that I'd already put in leading up to that time. I'm not saying it's been an easy road. It's been bumpy, long and challenging, and probably everything else in between. I've had, you know, flat tires and all that sort of stuff, you know, as far as the road to the business. So, but I feel so driven with my changing career choice because I love providing couples with a personalized ceremony. You know, I love what I do. I love bringing them confidence that they don't need to worry about their ceremony or the legalities once they have booked with me. I love that I bring them ideas and creativity that they weren't aware of if they hadn't have chosen, you know, me as a celebrant. I love that I give them peace of mind so that they can concentrate on all of the other details that are required in planning a wedding day. Oh, and of course, you know, I do love. So that really helps. I think that comes across. You know, they say that change is as good as a holiday, but sometimes change brings resistance. I've been lucky enough to embrace these changes with open arms and with an... So if you are contemplating change, then I encourage you to open your mind to possibilities. Work through the idea of stepping out of your comfort zone. Think about all the planning and transitions involved. And if you are still set, then take that leap and don't look back. Because if you don't give it a go, you'll never know.
Thank you, Sharon, for that advice and answering the first question. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So where can we find more about your business, or if we want to celebrate, how can we contact you?
Absolutely. You can find me on all the usual social medias. I'm on Facebook and Instagram. I'm on YouTube as well, as Melbourne Celebrant Sharon Munro. So you can just, send me there, go to my Facebook and Instagram, check out my pages and send me a DM and get in touch.
Thanks for being here, Sharon, and all the best. And thank you for taking the time.
Thanks so much for having me, Wizardom.
That's all right. Now it's time for Words of Wisdom, where I give my final thoughts about the episode. Opportunity, not crisis. We make changes throughout our life, and if we want to make sustainable and long-term change, we need to work through any fears, resistance, or challenges. We need to have the right mindset, do the research, get the right mentors and the right support to make it happen. And so we don't need to be fearful. It can happen whether you're young, mid-life, or even when you're older. As I've done with Wizardom, starting this career, this business at my midlife. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm the Harmonic Wizard. Follow your magic. See you next time.